Got a local park here, Chico, California. As you can see, there's some residential areas just right there across the street. We stopped by here just to hang out for a bit, and it's pretty heavily wooded here. There is some redwood. I think it was this little trail was called Redwood Coastal Forest or something like that. But we're pretty far inland from the coast, and it's amazing to see that these could still grow here. These are all redwoods, if not my favorite tree. And we got a bit of a surprise over here. I was taking a little walk and noticed there's a path right here. People are walking by and riding their bikes, and I noticed this huge down tree here. Right? There's a root ball. I'm not sure what kind of tree that is, but what got my attention was all this stuff leaned up on it, as we see in many structures. And a lot of the pieces of wood are cut, and a lot of them are broken using different types of woods. I don't know. I know walnuts grow here. I'm just not too familiar with a lot of the other trees and species of trees that are here, but check it out. Looks like we got something going on. Someone's building something. There's our little Y branch up there connected, and it's not looks like a partial structure almost. Look, we got a little something dangling here. Maybe someone's already making connections with whoever's building these. You heard about people gifting and trading and stuff like that. So for instance, this branch, you could tell, look, it's been cut. It's been cut there. But that could just be done by the Park Service, and this is a community park. Give you guys a little view from there. And this is what it looks like from inside. A lot more cut pieces, but someone's been placing these things on top of here. Of course, in here we've got a little more action. There's a few more leaning on the inside, and then there's some on the outside there. And we got these guys all lined up, and look at that, people just walking by it. So inside here we got few things going on. A little something down there, placement, some debris. And we got this. That looks fresh. Like a fresh little branch. I'm not sure what. Maybe some sort of pine or something. I'm not too sure. Looks like our little fake fire pit here. See a little ring of rocks. So this definitely got my attention. And so of course, when I find one thing like that, it's always good to look for more. I always try to look for more. And so I started heading down this way. I was trying to do a live. I don't know what's up with the live thing. I haven't been able to go live. I'm not sure what's up. Gotta try to figure that out, because I do like the live option. I am checking for prints or anything out of the ordinary that might get my attention as well. And then over on this side, we got this guy. And that's propped up against these two redwoods, and it's almost in a teepee-like fashion. as we see in so many places. Butte County, Chico, California. And I do believe it's very possible that these beings are in this area. I already get the vibe. And this could be probably some of their works, as we see in different states, countries. And once again, I'm noticing that, we see this a lot where they put brush and stuff, and this looks very, very fresh. So this was recently done. And it's crazy because I feel like I'm almost guided to these areas. And here we got our guys, our door here, we see that a lot. And then the ones that run across like that, we see that in a lot of structures. Very cool. A decent size as well. And then you have your what I've seen in several other areas far away from here. You got your little walkway made. Is it the kids? Who knows? But here, I always mention the Y branches, or the Y shaped, or Mark mentions the trident and stuff. And then we got this guy crossing it on top. These are pretty big pieces here. Not sure what type of wood, once again, but you got your Y and your X crossing it. And these are the types of signs we look for. There's a couple other structures right there. Got this guy leaned or field goaled right into that Y. Why, I don't know. But so yeah, we're hanging out in the Airbnb, and I was able to watch YouTube on the TV, which was really cool. And I don't know how many of you see it. I'm usually on my phone. I haven't had my computer in a long time, so I've just been working with the phone. But to be able to see you guys and check some of my stuff out on TV was pretty cool. And then we got this style of structure here. It's our entrance, and we got our fake fire pit. Rocks and a bunch of little sticks in there. And once again, the fresh branches, which to me indicates that this was done recently. And I wonder sometimes, like, if they know that I'm coming and things just pop up, or they just guide you once you're in the area. 3 leaners, redwood, little entrance here. We got our spine over here. This is lodged in between the 2 trees, and you got all your leans set up there. A lot of cut pieces. And then we got this cinder block here at the end, which I find pretty trippy. So we must have maples here, I believe. That's a maple leaf, right? Pretty cool. They use, also looks like some bay leaves. I think that's might be bay leaf there. So interesting. There's a wishbone. Looks like a little more material laid out here. It looks like definitely like a path out that way. And then another wishbone. Whoa. I don't know if that was a bug or what. Anyway, look at that wishbone leaned up on the redwood there. Right behind that, we got our teepee, little teepee there as well. Like that one. fake fire ring inside. Nothing's been burnt in there. More rocks and wood on that side. And it's all posted up on this tree here. I wish I knew what type of tree that was. Doesn't have any leaves or anything. On this side, look, a redwood log, cut. It's all been cut. But I think it's because they service the park here, and they probably use that. Whoever's doing this is using that material to do their works, which is cool. Find it interesting. Little garbage there. Here's some mylar type, silvery stuff. Gotta cut my claws. And an empty sack. Little Ziploc there. But also some fresh stuff placed on top of there. Wow. So several structures in this area, and something tells me there's going to be more. There's also this pretty gnarly stuff going on back here. This is pretty crazy, which could most likely be natural, but a lot of the trees have fallen on each other here, and it just looks pretty crazy. But then you got all these gnarly branches back here, kind of woven in a circular type fashion. We'll take a look at this side. It's like an area you could just hang out in there. I love how this stuff just twists around. It's pretty crazy, man. Someone's getting busy out here. So yeah, we're checking out the town of Paradise, which burnt down, and I seen a teepee structure over there, so hopefully we might be able to go document that as well. We'll go poke around a little bit more and see what else we find in this area.